Man, I'm telling you, the closer I get to moving, the more crappy it looks behind me. What's up, Fin fans? So the day you're watching this is the day that I'm moving. So I'm recording this the day before, editing it, then uploading it for today, which is Thursday the 31st, because I am moving and I wanted to make sure I got you guys this video out. So if you can tell by the title, I'm going to be talking about if the Dolphins should be keeping Xavien Howard or should trade him for whatever a lot of you guys want him to be traded for. Now, K-Flexen made a video about this yesterday, which again is when I'm recording this, so be sure to go check his video out to see what he had to say as well. I liked it, so you could see it. In a nutshell, there was this tweet that they talked about that, you know, Xavien Howard knows that the Dolphins, or that it's out there in the media, that he should be or is going to be traded. And he's like, whatever, you know, if it is what it is, that's the business, all this jazz. But in all honesty, no, you're building for the future. You're building this team up. That's what they're rebuilding. Why would you get rid of your number one, like one of your top players on your team? How long and how many players and how many teams are looking for a number one shutdown corner? Now, there's some people out there who feel that he isn't that great. Now, they have their opinions on it, and I'm not bashing them. They can have their opinions. They think that he's not great, or, you know, we should get whatever we should for him, or, you know, all this other stuff, but that's not me. Dolphins should not trade Xavien Howard. You would essentially be trading away a player that you want to eventually get. That makes any sense. 7 interceptions last year. Now, a lot of people can say, you know, he only played 12 games, and, you know, 2 of those interceptions were against the Raiders, 2 of those interceptions were against the Colts, 2 of those interceptions were against the Bills, 1 was against the Jets. All those quarterbacks weren't great, you know, especially the Colts one. It was right before the half, you know. You can make up excuses till you're blue in the face, but if you watched the game and you watched how he played, you would not want to trade this guy away. Look at the Bengals game, how he limited AJ Green, how he was always on AJ Green to smack it down. Look at the interception in the Raiders game when he was man to man, jumped up and snatched that ball out of the sky. Look at his coverage. Look at him being on these receivers. 2017, sorry. Look at how the 2 interceptions against Tom Brady. You could say, oh, he was behind and he had to run to catch up. He knows his speed. He knows the distance and the cushion he can give to the receivers. He knows how to play these receivers. I honestly, if the Dolphins traded away Xavien Howard for a first, I would be pissed. Because what, you're going to trade Xavien Howard for a first this year to get a quarterback? Kyler Murray, you know, Will Greer, you know, Hoskins, or you trade up to get a cornerback? Like, it boggles my mind, the reasoning behind getting rid of Xavien Howard. Now, I'm going to be making a video breaking down the Dolphins' needs this offseason. So what I'm going to be doing is who the Dolphins need, like positions and areas that they need to improve. And then I'm going to break down, there's this whole story about a lot of Dolphin players that are leaving that end up becoming better players with other teams. And I'm going to prove that wrong. There hasn't been many. There's like maybe 2 or 3 players that when they left the Dolphins became better. But again, just with the whole Xavien Howard situation, you have Xavien Howard, you have Laramie Tunsil, you have Mika Fitzpatrick. Those are some of the key players you can grow with this team. Why on God's green earth would you trade him away? Why not pay the man? You know, pay him in a way that if he slacks off, if his progression dips, if he doesn't play to the top potential, you can have an out. Ryan Tannehill, we had an out. But then we wanted to keep Ryan Tannehill because of Adam Gase, so we extended his contract, and then the out went away. if we didn't extend Ryan Tannehill's contract, we would have been able to cut him this year with no ramifications, with no dead money. Now it's around $6 million, and we'd have to wait till after June 1st cut to get the most, which is 18 something million. But before we extended his contract and before we did all this stuff to him, we had an out for the last 2 years. Do that with Xavien Howard. Like, pay him and then have his contract structured in a way that you have an out. But I don't see them the reason to have an out. His first year with the Dolphins wasn't great, but you saw promise. And then 2017, you saw like all of a sudden at the end of the year, he started picking players off. He started doing really well. And you're like, oh shit, Xavien Howard, he's showing what he could do. And then last year, he was one of the top cornerbacks in the league. Top 5 cornerback in the league, Xavien Howard. And he wants to be paid as the top cornerback in the league. Now, should they pay him as a top corner? That's, another discussion. Pay him as a top 5. That's what Xavien Howard is. He's a top 5 corner. Again, just go back and watch this film. But when you watch the film on Xavien Howard, if you're going to do that to come to a conclusion whether you should keep Xavien Howard or not, you have to put the whole thing into perspective. The defensive line was hot garbage. There's only so long a corner can cover a wide receiver before, the quarterback breaks out and all of a sudden it's a broken play. You don't know what to do. The defensive line and all that has to do with it. But there was a ton of times they would have thrown to Xavien Howard, and that's why his interceptions were 7, which was still top 5 in the league. They would avoid him because he was always shutting down people. He was always playing on his man. And again, if he wasn't on his man, he knew his speed to catch up. Look at the pick on T.Y. Hilton with Andrew Luck. Look at the 2 interceptions on Tom Brady in 2017 where the receiver was ahead of him and he was able to catch up on him. So, as I'm rambling on about Xavien Howard and how much I like him and how much he should be with this team and how they just need to get another corner opposite him, put Bobby McCain back to slot where he thrives. You have Fitz at safety with Rashad Jones. All of a sudden our secondary is great. We just need to build on the defensive line. So why get rid of a piece to add to it? Like I said, I'm going to be making a video where I talk about positions and areas the Dolphins need to add to make this team better. Why add to another hole? We already need another corner opposite Howard. Why all of a sudden need 2 corners? It makes no sense to me. Pay the man. He's an all-pro. He's a Hall of Famer. Hopefully, eventually. He's a Pro Bowler, but to me, Pro Bowl is a popularity contest. I don't take Pro Bowl as a sign of an accomplishment. I take Pro Bowl as, oh, a lot of your fans liked you and they voted you in. Being all-pro is a horse of a different color, and Xavien Howard is an all-pro. You don't trade him away. You could get a first, but why? Why set yourself back in the secondary in the corner position? Just, it makes no sense to me. So, in a whole, no, I'm not trading Xavien Howard. I'm paying him, and if not, then let him pay out his contract, but then pay him. Don't let him walk, and don't let another team overpay for him like they did with Charles Clay and all that stupid crap. But comment below, let me know what you guys think about my rant about Xavien Howard, about how I think the Dolphins should keep him, and how it just boggles my mind how people don't want Xavien Howard to be on the team anymore and want to get the most for him while he's still hot. But I'm going to get you guys' comment of the day. And right now, this comes from CU, or Chew. I'm going to say CU. And he asks me, do you think there's any chance the defense gets moved to a 3-4? With our defensive coordinator potential, again, a lot of these coordinators that are coming in, a lot of these signings that are coming in are all speculated because we don't have our head coach yet until after the Super Bowl. But with this defensive coordinator Graham and with Flores being a defensive-minded coach, just look at what they ran in Pittsburgh. Just look at what they ran with the Patriots. It's a lot of hybrid. It's a lot of 5-2s, 3-4s, 4-3s. You don't even know. Even play Madden and pick the Patriots defensive playbook, and you'll see it's a hybrid. So will they be running a 3-4? Will they be running a 4-3? Will they be running different types of defenses? I don't know yet, but it seems to me that they're going to try to build the team around the concept of running whatever they want and messing with the offensive mind and having people standing up, down, in and out. Just really fluid, complicated hybrid defenses. But as of right now, I don't know what they'll be running, but I'm hoping it's something that will just mess with the defense's mind. Thank you for the comment. Like usual, guys, comment below. I love interacting with you guys. I love talking to you guys. Be sure to go follow me on Twitter. As soon as I get news, I'm going to tweet out a lot. Like I said, today I'm moving. While you're watching this, I'm probably in the process of moving stuff to the new apartment. So I put this video out today for you guys. Tomorrow and Saturday, I won't be making a video because I'm going to be unpacking and doing all that stuff. Sunday for the Super Bowl, let me know if you want me to go live at halftime. I'm going to be at a party, so I'm going to do it on my phone. But let me know if you guys want me to go live for like 15-20 minutes at halftime. We could talk about the Super Bowl, where things are at. Hopefully the Patriots are losing and all that stuff. So comment below, get this video to 200 likes. You guys get this video to 200 likes, I will go live for the Super Bowl at halftime. But like usual, follow me on Twitter. Follow my check-in channel. My second channel, The Bit Boys. Today is the day that we put out Resident Evil 2. So be sure to go over, check that out. You'll see the first episode of the gameplay of Resident Evil 2 Remake. Super fun. So go over, check that out if you like that stuff. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up because you agree with me that Xavien Howard shouldn't be traded. Even if you don't agree with me, just give this video a thumbs up because you like these types of videos and you're looking forward to all the other videos I got planned for you guys. But subscribe if you're not subscribed already. After Sunday, hopefully we get our head coach, so you get a video from the official signing. You'll get a video for his press conference. So I'll do a video about that. You're gonna get the video about the needs that we need in each position, free agency, all this stuff. So be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will see you guys on Sunday at halftime if you guys want me to, and you get this video to 200 likes. But like usual, stay classy. Fins up.